You know those moments when a simple thank you just doesn't feel like it's enough? Like someone's done something amazing for you, and you're searching for words that have a bit more weight, a little more elegance. So, how do you say thank you in a way that's more formal and really shows how much you appreciate it?
Well, the answer might just be in mastering a really fantastic English idiom that takes your gratitude to the next level, being obliged to someone. So let's dive in and figure out what that really means.
All right, first things first. What does it actually mean to be obliged to somebody? What's the feeling we're trying to capture with these words?
Okay, so at its core, the idiom obliged to is all about being thankful or feeling like you're indebted to someone, because they've helped you out, given you support, or just shown you some kindness. It's definitely a step up from just being grateful. It hints at something much deeper.
But this is where it gets really interesting. The phrase here, berterima kasih dengan rasa wajib membalas, translates to thank you with a sense of obligation to repay. And that is the key. It's not just about being polite. It's about feeling like you now owe them a debt of kindness that you want to repay someday. So if it means you feel like you owe them, you might be wondering, well, how is that different from just saying I owe you or a plain old thank you? It really all comes down to the tone and the delivery. Well, let's look at the difference here. I am obliged to you is described as sangat formal. That means it's very formal. It's also elegant and halus, which means it's elegant and refined. Now compare that to thank you or I owe you, which are way more common, informal, and very direct. So when you choose obliged to, you're adding this beautiful layer of sophistication.
Okay, theory is great, but how does this actually sound in a real conversation? Let's check out a couple of examples.
Here's a great one. Notice how the word greatly adds even more punch. I am greatly obliged to you for your help yesterday.
And when you hear the translation, it really makes that feeling of debt crystal clear. Saya sangat berhutang budi padamu atas bantuanmu kemarin. You can just hear how it communicates that deep sense of owing someone for their help. His phrase also works perfectly when you're speaking for a group. For example, we are truly obliged to you for this support. Adding truly just gives it that extra bit of sincerity, doesn't it? And again, the translation really drives home that shared feeling. Kami benar-benar berterima kasih dan berutang budi kepada Anda atas dukungan ini. It's just a perfect way for a whole team or an organization to express some serious gratitude. So, we know what it means, we've seen it in a sentence, but, and this is a big one, you can't just drop this into any old conversation. The timing and the context, well, they're everything. So when is the right time to use it?
Basically, you're going to want to save this for more polite or formal situations. Think percakapan business, business conversations, or surat resmi, official letters and emails. It's perfect for any time you really need to show deep, profound appreciation. It's probably not what you'd say to your buddy who just passed you the ketchup.
All right, we've gone through the meaning, the context, and a few examples. Let's boil it all down to one key idea to take away.
So here's the bottom line. Reach for obliged to when thank you just feels too small for the moment. Use it when you want to express a really deep, formal gratitude that also carries this respectful and sincere feeling of indebtedness. It just adds a powerful layer of elegance and weight to your words. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. Kepada siapa Anda merasa obliged hari ini? In other words,
Who in your life do you feel truly obliged to today? It's a great way to think about gratitude and practice this powerful idiom.
And with that, we've unpacked this fantastic phrase. We are, of course, truly obliged to you for your time and attention. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.